Hey guys, Jaws the Shark Reviews here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers Legacy United Deluxe class Autobot Chase. So here he is in his alt mode, obviously a police car. And yeah, but anyways, before we get into the figure himself, I just want to make two announcements. One, Happy New Year, guys. I know New Year's Day was a week ago already now, as of this recording. But you know, this is my first review of the year, so I just want to wish you guys a happy 2024. Cannot wait for all the things I'm going to be doing for you guys this year. And yeah, and also a week ago today, in addition to New Year's Day, was the 7th anniversary of my channel. So believe it or not, Jaws Shark Reviews is now 7 years old. So yeah, I'm getting old now. I did not expect the channel to last this long, but I just want to thank you guys for the support over the years. We'll continue to keep going here, and can't wait to see what goes on. So yeah, now back to the figure itself. We got Chase here from Rescue Bots, and I would say this is the first Rescue Bots character in Legacy, but there's also that retool that uses the Legacy Skids mold, and they turn into medics, and that was in Legacy Evolution, so technically that was first. So yeah, but this is the first mainline Rescue Bots character to be in Legacy, so that's cool. And I mean, he was one of the main characters of the show, so it may only make sense for him to be in the main line. So yeah, but as previously stated, this is a Legacy Unite figure, aka the third year of Legacy, which means, yes, this is my first Legacy Unite review. And I chose this figure because, you know, I think it was a perfect fit to start off this year for the channel, because, you know, it's the new mainline for 2024. I mean, it's just year 3 of Legacy, but it's this year's mainline Generations thing alongside Studio Series, but that's been going on for like 6 years now. So but yeah, anyways, before we take a look at Chase himself, let's take a look at the packaging he is in, or was in. So yeah, pretty nice. Get a nice look here at the Legacy United logo. Probably my favorite logo of the 3 Legacy logos that have been out thus far. Of course, he's from the Rescue Bots universe, Transformers. Gonna get the logo right up here. Unlike the first 2 years, there are no QR codes on the packaging, so bit of a bummer. But I mean, I never really scanned those anyways. I mean, I think I did like once or twice, but aside from that, not really. Get some very nice artwork right here of him in this robot mode. I think they did a really nice job there. And of course, got the car mode. And the side right here, you got the half of the Legacy United artwork right there. So you got Magmatron, Tidal Wave, Windblade, Animated Bumblebee, and Optimus, as well as Chase, whom we are reviewing right now. Oh, and also Armada Megatron, but that figure came out in Legacy Evolution. And what's really cool here is 40 years. That's right. Believe it or not, 2024 is the 40th anniversary of the overall Transformers franchise, as well as, you know, G1. So they came up with this really cool logo right here, which, you know, has Optimus right here, Autobot Decepticon. It's fun, kind of reminds me of the one that they used in RD 2001, as well as the Unicron trilogy. But yeah, and of course, you got 1984 to 2024 Transformers. I think it's really nice. And they even have it on the back here, too. Yeah, this year's going to be a big one for Transformers. But anyways, here on the back, you get some product shots. These 18 steps. And you got all this down right down here. As previously stated, there's no QR codes to look for, so I guess no more free scans from Jaws Shark. But yeah, and then there's that at the bottom. And that's it for the packaging. I really love the way that the Legacy Unite packaging looks. Looks really nice on it. I like that orange and purple kind of mix there. I think looks very sharp. But yeah, there we go. And yeah, and by the way, this is a new camera right here, or a new phone actually. So if things look slightly different, that's why. Hopefully it's a nice upgrade. If not, then oh well. But so yeah, here's Chase right here in his police car mode. And yeah, let's get a nice up close look at it. And yeah, I think they did a really nice job right here. They kind of made a more realistic version of Chase from Rescue Bots, because, you know, that show was for, like, preschoolers, and they had weird proportions and stuff. The cars didn't look accurate, or at least accurate to how they do in real life, and nor does this, because, I mean, you know, yellow windows, but at least they made it look a bit more realistic, and I do applaud Hasbro for that. So yeah, so starting off here, I love the paint that they got, and I do like how they got this Ren blue kind of flashers on the sides. Are they kind of like blaster? I forgot what these are for. They got his normal flashers right up here, and yeah. And unfortunately, the hubcaps are not painted. They're just all black paint, or not paint, plastic. And yeah, got this back here. And the bottom, well, not really much down here. I mean, you can see his hands, but that's it. That's it for visible kibble from the robot mode. I guess his toes right here, or heels, I forgot. I think it's his heels first. And back right here, just all white there, so no paint, unfortunately, but that's alright. So yeah, that's pretty much it for Chase in Karma, well, at least in terms of details, paint, and whatnot. So yeah, now, anyways, sorry if it gets too bright, just adjusting this new lighting here. But yeah, anyways, yeah, really love how he looks. Yeah, so anyways, now for accessories, now when you get this out of the packaging, it's, you know, typically nowadays with Transformer figures, they put the accessories in, like, or some of the smaller accessories in those weird tissue paper bags or whatever that they make. So in that, it has this, and one more accessory that we'll get into, but it's slightly disassembled a bit. But these are removable. It's just, you know, they're meant to stay here. I don't know why they have them as accessories. I mean, I guess creates options, sort of. You know, if you don't want this kind of police car, you just want a more realistic looking one, then there's that. But I'll just keep that in here because he did have these on the show. Again, I forgot what they do, but they're like blasters or something. I mean, that show's for preschoolers, so I'm not sure if they should be showing violence, but you know, we'll see. Or maybe there's flashers. It's been a long time since I watched Rescue Bots. Yeah, and his other accessory is this right here. It's a claw he had on the show. Just focusing on that. Yeah, I think it's really cool. It's all clear plastic, and the claws themselves are removable. That's how they come in packaging, but you're meant to, you know, put them in this thing right here. And yeah, so for storage, unfortunately not really many areas except for one right here. So there's this little post right here that goes in that hole there, and there you go. But unfortunately, it doesn't stand too good. Like, you can easily just kind of move that up and it instantly comes out, so it's not too tight. But hey, you can have it storing there if you want. So hey, there's that. So yeah, now let's remove that. And let's do maybe one size comparison right here in the alt mode, and we'll do it with another legacy figure. That's the Legacy Evolution Shadow Striker, because why not? I think I used to own the original Chase from Rescue Bots, but I don't know if I do anymore. So I just found an available Legacy figure here in the car, so you can see how they scale. I don't know. These two have nothing in common, because this is from the Cyberverse continuity, and Chase here is from the Aligned continuity, so they don't have anything in common, really, except they turn into automobiles. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for the alt mode. So let's get right down into the robot mode. So, let's do the transformation here. So starting off, you just want to lift up these side panels, like so. And then next, you just want to simply untab the front leg sections. Well, you could move out the arms and just bring them down. And then from there, you just want to bring forward all this right here and just untab that. And the legs will split. And then after that, you just want to bring down the legs all the way here. And then, oh, hey, look, it's Chase's head. Hey, what's up, Chase? And then next, just swivel the legs like this. And then after that, you just want to bring down this heel spur. And then next, you just want to untab this right here. Or, I'm not sure if it tab. Actually, yeah, it does tab. And then bring up this headlight right here. and then move up the foot to right there. So then after that you can hinge this down right here, and what will happen is this will just be brought down right there, and then there's this panel right here, and then there's, you see these two tabs, they go into those slots right there, and then that closes up and snaps into place. So now you got one leg. Now I just want to do the other one, same as that one, so we'll just quickly do that. And there we go, so now we got both legs done, hooray! So now, let's just bring up the camera a bit, just carefully there. So, then after this, you just want to bring down the arms, and kind of move up the shoulders a bit, like that. And then next you just want to bring down the chest, but before you bring it down, you want to move up this panel here with the Abot logo, bring that down, and then flip this back up. And once you got that all done, there you guys have Chase in his very cool looking robot mode. And yeah, I gotta say, like I said before, he looks very, very awesome. And you know, it's kind of like what they've done with the other figures in Legacy from a lot more of the cartoonish ones, like animated or whatever. And they kind of made like a bit more G1, but I think he still looks good. I mean, they're it's a Rescue Bots character. You wouldn't imagine such a cool figure as this coming from Rescue Bots. Yeah, when this was first revealed, I'm like, wow, this is definitely one of the few I'm for sure getting. Like, I mean, usually I try to get most of Transformers Wave, especially from Studio Series and Legacy, but this is definitely one of my must-haves, because not only did I grow up in Rescue Bots and have the original Chase toy, but also, you know, really love the way that this looks, this figure in particular. And yeah, and I've heard a lot of people say that this could be retooled to make a Legacy Prime Cliff Jumper, and yeah, I could say that could work, especially with the way the chest is. It's a good possibility. There's no listings for that as of right now, but I'm sure sometime in the near future Hasbro will make a Prime Cliff Jumper, so we'll see. But anyways, let's stop blabbering on and take a look at the details. So it's gotta focus right there. There we go. Nice head sculpt, definitely looks like Chase. And yeah, love like the blue, yellow, and white. It all works pretty nicely. And yeah, got all this right down here. On the back, mostly clean, I guess, except for these things. And no hollow bits, really. So yeah, he's a pretty solid figure. Now for the articulation on this guy, his head is on the ball joint, so it can move side to side. The head can move up this far, down that far, and you can wiggle around a little bit. The shoulders do move a full 180. Unfortunately, these panels kind of hinder that a little bit, but it is able to move around entirely. It just hindered because of this, and that's one complaint I have. And they can move in and out right there too, the shoulders. And unfortunately, there's not really anywhere to lock these or kind of keep them in place, especially with this one. I noticed, like, it's, yeah, whenever I move it around, even this one a little bit, I mean, this one kind of clicks in, but this one doesn't, and it's a little annoying. That's another complaint I have, is just the way these shoulders are a bit of a mess. I mean, just look at this. But, yeah, there you go. Now you can see what it looks like. Not too great, ain't it? But that's alright, except for posing this. This is annoying. But, his biceps do swivel, the elbows do bends. He does have in and out here at the wrist, but no wrist swivel. He does have a waist swivel. Legs can kick up, whoa, wow, pretty far actually. And unfortunately only back that far, but I mean, that's pretty natural. And then his knees do bend. He does have a thigh swivel. He does also have an ankle pivot. The feet can move, well, the toes can move up and down, but the heels can. So yeah, pretty average articulation for Deluxe. I will say, the way the legs go up though, that's pretty good too. Oh, I don't think I showed how out these go too. That's how much out they go. But yeah, really nice. So, yeah, anyways, now for the accessories. Again, I mean, he's got these things right here on his forearms. Again, I forgot what they are, but, yeah, and of course he does come with this claw thing. And now this, if you think this attaches like this, it does not, because I mean, look how this is designed. It's not gonna work. The way it's supposed to go is over his hand like this. So there's these like little notches right there, if you can see, and then there's these little slots. Come on, let's focus. You can see there, and that just slides right into there, like this, right here. Or actually, wait, no, those notches don't go in there. Whoops, but they do go over his hand. So now you got his little claw weapon there from the show, and I think that looks pretty nice. So yeah, overall, pretty good articulation, except for the way that, I mean, it doesn't have bad shoulder articulation. I just don't like the way that these shoulders are designed. It doesn't really have many accessories, but I will say, I mean, for what he's got, it's good enough, I guess. And it makes sense they don't give him a blaster, because Rescue Bots is obviously not a violent show. It's meant for preschoolers and education of how to take care of the community and stuff. So, yeah, but anyways, now for the robot mode size comparisons. Here he is with Shadow Striker, again, just because, they don't have anything in common. I just don't know what else to compare him with. I could compare him with Barricade, but even then, it's kind of random. The only thing they have in common are they're both Transformers that turn into police cars, but that's literally about it. And again, I'm not sure if I still have my old Rescue Bots Chase figure, but I do remember it was probably about that big, like up to there, I think. But yeah. So here is his Shadow Striker. So yeah, if you have an idea, if you want this guy, but but have this figure right here, and so this gives you an idea about how big he is. So that's pretty much it for the robot mode size comparisons. And there you guys have my review for the Transformers Legacy United Deluxe Class Autobot Chase. And I gotta say, he's a pretty solid figure, I'd say. I mean, he does have some issues, of course. His shoulders, I'm not a huge fan of that. Like, it's just like, if they could have been a bit better, I think, I wouldn't be as critical of them. But, what else am I too big on? I guess maybe, could maybe use a little more pain in the legs. I'm not sure. But aside from that, though, he's a very solid figure. I think they did a really good job of making that kind of chubby Rescue Bots version of him into a more traditional-looking Transformer. I think they pull off really nice. He's got pretty good articulation. Oh, that's it. The little panels on the back do hinder him from moving his arms back, and that's a bit of a bummer. But aside from those things, with the shoulders and also trying to move the arms back, I think he's a very, very good figure. Definitely a great start to the third year of Legacy. And so overall, highly recommend this figure. Great figure. Aside from those two little flaws they have. And if you're a Rescue Bots fan, police car fan, Transformer fan, whatever, highly recommend this one. Unless if you just want to pass on it for some reason, which is alright with me. But aside from all that, he's a really cool figure. And I love how they still kind of kept his. I forgot to note that. I love how they still kept his jaw kind of look, his underbite look from Rescue Bots, which is pretty common from all those characters for some reason. But yeah, and I think the blue visor looks pretty nice as well. But that's pretty much my thoughts on this figure. Pretty nice. So anyways, guys, make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment, share for more. Comment down below if you guys like this figure or not. And anyways, guys, I hopefully this new camera is working good on the phone. You can tell at times I'm like a little unsure, because this is my first time recording a video with this, or at least a big video like this. So that's why I may stutter like a little bit. I'm like throughout the video, because I'm like, is everything going okay with this? But eventually I'll get used to this, and which should be good. So, anyways, guys, make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment, share for more, and see you guys next time. As always, till all are one.